I didn't forget. Nope. Hello, and welcome to The Cup, the Currently Unnamed Podcast, where we put the real and the tea in reality. You can always come to us first to quench your thirst. And it is me. It is Lana, your resident evil diva. And I'm here to give the tea, spill the tea, drink the tea, because you know I love me some tea. Purr. And I also love my cup mug, you guys, because it's so pretty. So pretty. And you can get your cup mug at lanagscreations.etsy.com. That link will be in the description below. And we do ship internationally and domestically, so there are no excuses. Get your cup mug, period. France, I'm looking at you. Get it. Get it right now. Thank you.
Well, I'm David Healy, and I don't have a cute intro, but I do have a cute shirt. I pulled this shirt out for special occasions. I am wearing my favorite drag queen's shirt, my very first shirt that I bought, a drag queen. It's my Shea Coulee shirt, and yes, it is signed right here. I'm wearing my favorite in honor of my Drag Race France favorite.
Wow, we love that. And yes, we are talking Drag Race France All Stars, episode 7. What an episode it was. It was the roast, you guys. And I'm just going to say this off the top. I need you all to be patient with us here. We are, we're simple folk. We don't have degrees in French. We don't know all the French humor. And with this roast came some things that might have completely went over our heads. And we recognize that off the top. We recognize that. So we probably won't have a whole lot of things to say when it comes to the roast. But we will do our best, but show us a little grace, a little bit of grace. I'm asking this off the top so we can all enjoy this journey together. And if there's things that you want to tell us about, feel free to tell us about everything in the comments because we do read the comments and we would appreciate to know all the things that we missed so we can laugh later. You know what I mean?
Mhm. And we would love a French correspondent. Somebody asked about it in the comments. Send us a video if you want to.
I mean, go right to our DMs on our socials at the Cup Pod on Instagram. That's probably the best place to get it.
Mhm.
Send us a message in our DMs, and we'll let you know exactly what to send a video, and we'll get you on here. Trust and believe.
Even if there's only one episode left.
I mean, there's going to be another season, so if you want to be there for our next season, so we won't have this issue next season. Yeah. And if there's any other drag show or podcast that you would like to be a part of, send us a DM, please. We will take all the help that we can possibly get. We appreciate new panelists, new points of views, new thoughts. So if you can, if your English is good, your tech is good, and you want to join us, hit us up. Absolutely. And while we're talking about things, you can also hit that subscribe button down there because that's a good way to support us as well. Even if you don't want to get on the podcast, you can support the podcast. Subscribe to this channel. Subscribe to all of our other channels. All the links will be in the description below in our link tree. Click on all the links. Subscribe to all the channels. Help us get 1,000 new subscribers by the end of the year. That is our mission here. If you're a fan of drag, this is the place to be. Competitive television reality shows at the Cup TV, Eurovision at the Cup ESC, and WWE Wrestling at the Cup Ringside. All down there. Click it, subscribe, help us out. Our audio podcast links and our Patreon are down there. Join us so you can check us out on the go and join our Patreon to get some exclusive content and some early access content. And yeah, follow us on all of our socials at the Cup Pod on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky. So, David, this episode we had just lost um Cam. Hugh is gone, and everybody's sad. Cam is gone. We love Cam. Everybody loves Cam. Who doesn't
Mhm.
love Cam? But Cam is gone, and so it's like, Hmm, no. But we're in the top five. Woo!
Yep, and Moon's like, I'm the only one without a badge. Great. No.
Yeah. Ooh, sad. But congratulations, Peach. You got your first badge. Woo.
Mm-hmm.
But a lips girl. What who name you have on that lipstick? Who did you save? And Elips is like, well, actually, I saved Cam. Cam. And Misty was like, oh, remember when you made a statement the other day, David, where you said it's rare that the person who the other person picks name is on the
Take it
lipstick and they
well. Yep.
stayed. We had that 2 times this week. We had that 2 times this week.
Yep. Yep.
It was
And I
interesting.
had a feeling too. I just, especially with them being from season one,
Hmm.
them working together quite a bit this season, them being in the top together
Yep.
2 times, I was like, I could see her keeping her sister Cam.
It made sense. I get it. And Misty wasn't upset about it, or so she say. Well, she did say, I do hold a grudge.
For a
So,
night.
for a night. And she held
Sounds
that
like
grudge.
me, dang it.
Right. That was very David coded. I'll hold this grudge for tonight, and then tomorrow I'll be fine.
Like, no, I wanted to hold that longer.
I mean, if you want me to teach you how to hold a grudge, David, I can do that. I can show you how to hold it just 2 days. 2 days.
Mhm.
But yeah, so it was they read the message. It's just like at this point we know what's going to happen. We know what's happening. We know that it's getting down to the finals, and everybody's just like, we just got to keep it moving, and we just got to go. And so Cam's gone. They read her message, very sweet message from Cam, um, but not much. The next day, everybody comes off showing off their badge, and Piche's doing the most, the most, the most, the most, the most, and everybody's like, okay, girl. It was so funny. It was cute. But then, of course, Moon is like, badge, badge, badge. 2 badges, 2 badges. Oh,
No badge.
no badge. She's like, I want to get my badge. Like, that was literally the whole thing. Moon was like, I want to get my badge. I want to win. I want to get my badge. So I have to step it up this week and do what I got to do because I do not want to be the only one without a badge. And so she made a promise to step it up this week. And I was
Mhm.
like, yes,
She
work.
did. Although, if there's any franchise to potentially win without having a win yourself,
Hmm.
maybe France is the one. Or
Maybe.
Italy. One of
Oh,
those two.
probably. Absolutely. But Nikki comes after a while. And this mini challenge.
I love it.
This mini challenge cracked me up, I will say. I enjoyed it because it's the weakest boot challenge.
Yes. The
And
weakest heel.
the weakest heel. What did I say? Boot.
Mhm.
Weakest heel. Weakest heel.
It
Um,
brings back memories from the
yes.
first time they did it.
Mhm.
And you, me, Logan, I don't remember if anybody else was there. Maybe Eve. We all played it. That was good.
Mhm. Well, it was good times. Good
Hmm.
times. Um, I don't know. I probably lost because I probably suck at the weakest heel. I just can't think that fast. But the weakest heel, and it was fun. I enjoyed it as always. The drag queen Lulu,
Lova La Diva.
Lola La Diva. Okay,
Lova.
Lova. Sorry.
Lova. Yes.
Okay, sorry.
The pork chop of Drag Race France. The first
Ah,
eliminated queen from season one.
okay. See, I have not
Hmm.
fully watched season one, so okay. Lova, um, which she did a great job. I think she was there last time, right?
This is her third time in a row doing
Yes, she
this
was
heel.
fun. I enjoy her. I enjoy watching her do that. She does a great job. Eliminated. Just eliminated. And this was so funny. This was some, for the most part, honestly, I was, as they were going on, I was like, okay, I don't know who's going to win this. But then I was like, I think I know who's going to win this. I thought Elips had this down. I was like, oh, she's going to win. Elips has it because, um, yeah, I thought Elips had it.
Yeah, she was the last to uh, have any losses, and
Hmm.
you have two chances.
Hmm.
Um, but for me, we did get like a confessional from Moon about wanting a win. So I was like,
Hmm.
maybe this is going to be a win. I don't know. So I thought it would potentially be her, but I wasn't sure. But I tell you, the roast, sure, that was funny.
Hmm.
I laughed a lot more during
Yeah.
this,
Yes.
especially one round.
Which round is that, David?
That would be the you make your best animal sound, like
Mm.
Queen style.
Yes.
So like meow.
Ooh.
Oink,
Oh,
oink, oink.
cluck, 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 cluck.
I'm trying to
I,
think. I can't think of many animal sounds, but
ow, ooh, ow, ow.
yeah, it was so good.
Oh, I can do that all day. Like, nay, nay. Quack, quack, y'all. Quack, quack, y'all. Quack, quack.
Yeah, that round, everybody was cracking me up. They
Oh,
were
that
all so
was
good.
funny. It was so funny. I like when they lose and they exits and they be stuffing away or like, it's fine, whatever. Like, so funny. But I, I think they need to do that all the time. But we do have a mini challenge winner because um it came down to Moon and Ellipse, and Moon took it. And I was like,
Yay!
yes, get your challenge win,
That's my
girl.
girl. Get your half a point in our draft.
Period. Period. Get your point. Oh, half a point. Or but yeah, she won the mini challenge. I'm glad she won something. Because she wanted to win something and she won. So good for her.
She did.
Go into this next challenge on a win. And so then after they finish this challenge, they find out that the Maxi challenge is a roast for the Nicky Awards.
Mhm.
So Moon, being the winner of the mini challenge, gets to pick the running order for the roast. And I always hate that because I'm like, I don't want that. I don't want to have to pick the running order for the challenge, but sure, I guess I'll figure it out. Um,
Yeah, this seemed to be one of the least dramatic ones we've seen.
yeah.
Because almost always they seem to like find a way to manufacture a drama. I thought because most of them were like, "Oh, I want to go early or in the middle." I
Hmm.
thought that we were gonna see people being like, "No, I don't want to go last." But pretty much everybody was like, "Okay, I could do this. Oh, I could
Right.
do
Like,
this."
I don't care. Put me where you want it. Like, it doesn't really matter look, to a lot of people. Although the only thing is, like, Moon wanted to go first to get it out the way. But then Mommy said she would go first. And she was like, well, my girl want to go first. I guess she can have first. I was like, I mean, did it really matter? Moon first, Mommy second. It didn't. I don't know. But she gave Moon first. I mean, gave Mommy first. So that was like, good. Okay, cool. And like I said, everybody else was kind of okay with wherever you put them. It was like, sure.
Yep. Lips is like, "Well, somebody's got to close it. Might as well."
Might as well. Um, so we didn't really get a home. They came like it was literally like they picked the order. Well, they picked the order and then they went away and then they came back and they started getting ready for the day. But we got a lot of conversation during the getting ready portion of the show. Um, it was a lot of conversation about family and um,
Yeah, and how they were perceived like on the show by their families,
yeah,
which is interesting. I don't think we have that conversation very often on Drag Race. So it's something
right.
I didn't think about too much. Um, but yeah, I mean, honestly, like being a big reality TV fan, people are like,
Mhm.
why don't you apply for these shows? Why don't, and like one of the biggest reasons is I don't want my family watching me be myself on
Mhm.
reality TV, and there would be no way around it. Like I would have to come out to my parents.
Yeah.
I'm
That,
like, I'm good. I don't want to have to do that to go on reality TV. So
I mean, I get it. I don't have that issue because like I'm gonna be me regardless, and my family knows who I am, and so I don't think any. Mm, some things will surprise them, like, but most wouldn't. Most wouldn't
mhm,
because they all know they've been through with me when through the good and the bad in my life. So if I decided to go on reality TV right now, it wouldn't surprise my family, but it'll probably surprise other people who know me how I act if put in certain situations. Because it's times where like I'm very cool, I'm very calm and chill right now because I've grown and I'm like in my 40s and I've had a lot of life to learn how to control a lot of things. But even in that, when I get upset or when I get put in a situation where I'm very uncomfortable, I might act what people might think is out of character sometimes, and I might go off a little bit,
mhm.
and I might use the words that people might be like, Lana, how dare you? But my family knows that. My family knows that about me. So that would be an issue. Like I said, it will be other people. It'll be outside people who just met me in my later parts of life. The
Right.
people who knew me in my earlier parts of life, be like, yeah, I knew her like that. I knew her like that. That's how she was. But I don't think I have anything that I would not want people. What will surprise people is my acceptance of a lot of things that people probably wouldn't think that I am accepting of.
Mhm.
People who I went to church with, people who I've, grown up with might not realize how in actually literally later on in life or how I am now, how open I am and willing to listen and learn about people and accepting of people's behaviors or people's lifestyles or people's things and how open like I consider myself an ally in the LGBTQ community, and a lot of people might not know that because they're like, oh, well, I mean, you grew up a pastor's child and you grew up in this church and you grew up like this. And how do you because I know I know the God that I serve, and I know that He's accepting, He loves everybody, and that's including everybody. And so I feel like people will be like, wow, I didn't know that about you. And then the knowledge that I've learned with my friends, with all of you all who have taught me about pronouns and all the different letters in the LGBTQ community, what all of that means and how and watching Drag Race and how people would not expect that. I love Drag Race. Like Drag Race has now become one of the shows that I just love watching. And I don't know, I feel like that'll be surprising, but I don't think nothing else would be surprising to my family or friends. But
Yeah.
I'll do it. I talk too much, y'all. I've learned I talk too much. Let me stop talking so much. Anyway, back to but yeah, hearing them talk about that, I was like you said, we don't hear that conversation a lot on Drag Race about the perceptions of the families. And it was interesting. Piche's story and Mami's story. I was just like, wow, very, very interesting.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah, so we heard from Elips, Piche,
Mhm.
Mami, but the one that stood out the most to me was Mami's story,
Mhm.
especially because we know she's originally from the Ivory Coast. Her family's back in Africa,
Mhm.
and they're not tuned into what's going on French television, obviously.
Mhm.
But who are these meddling neighbors that they have that are like, oh, uh, Mr. and Mrs. Watta, let me show you this video of what
Mhm.
your son is doing off in France when they're supposed to be studying right now. Here he is in a bikini.
Right.
What do you think about that? Who are those
Who are
people?
these people? So rude. I'm like, if they, but you, that's the risk with the way that this world is set up with technology and
Mhm.
everything. We're worldwide, it's global. Everybody sees everything about so much. And it's like, but even, I just feel like if they didn't want to share that, why are you doing it? You
Exactly.
know? So, ugh, so rude.
And how'd you find it? What are you watching where you found it? Hmm? It's like those people that are like, oh, I found out that so and so does porn. Okay, how'd you find out? Well, uh,
You were watching porn. Hmm.
were you
That's,
watching Drag Race France, Mami Watta's Neighbors? Huh?
mhm. That's what you were doing.
I mean, if you were, taste.
All right, work because
No.
she killing it right now. So you should be very proud. Yeah, I just find that to be so funny because like that same thing is so funny hearing people like, well, I saw that this person was doing this. How did you see that?
Yep.
Oh, you okay? Never mind. It didn't just come across your desk. It just pop up on your you. Mm, no, you were looking for something. Got it. Got it. Got it. But yeah, yeah, that was an interesting conversation.
Yeah, but it sounded like good came from it because
Hmm.
things started off with the parents not understanding, not accepting, saying you're supposed to be
Hmm.
in France studying. That's what we sent you for.
Hmm.
Um, but uh, Mommy was talking about a conversation. She got a phone call from her dad, and he was just calling to say, I love you. And
Hmm.
apparently he never does that. Relatable. My
Hmm.
dad has never just called to say, I love you. Uh,
Hmm.
but yeah, like that had to be like really touching. And I think probably being vulnerable and open with what she's doing with her
Hmm.
life is
Hmm.
kind of what started the door like opening
Hmm.
towards her parents like coming up with like a crossroads. Either I just don't accept my son or I try to figure out how to work with it and love them even if I don't understand what they're doing. And it sounds like that's what they're doing. Furthermore, they're now supportive, and
Right.
she needed some finances to help fund everything for Drag Race France All Stars, and she was able to call up her parents, and they helped her out financially, which is like really cool. Just in a
Mhm.
2 year span that
Yeah.
we went from that, probably
Hmm.
even less, probably a year and a half from it airing to when they filmed. Yeah, it was
Yes.
really like a year and a half. So that's really cool. Progress.
Very much. And that just gives, it should give a lot of people hope that it's not ever over. It's never too late for your parents to learn and accept who you are. So I hope people take hope in that and feel comfortable enough. If not now, someday, excuse me, to just be open and their parents being accepted, their parents accepting them for who they are. I just love that. Excuse me.
But yeah, I mean, other than that, we heard Piche talk a little bit about having a straight twin brother, and everybody was like, "What? Those exist? Straight people exist? Straight?" And basically, his brother or her brother watching the show has kind of opened, like, even though Piche's twin was accepting of Piche, it still just opened up his perspective on what goes on with Piche's lifestyle and the drag of it all because they don't live in the same city. Um, yeah, I thought this was a cool segment.
It was very cool. I mean, honestly, Drag Race France did something just this past year that made the whole world see who they are. So I don't think there was no hiding it when it came to, because they were of the Olympics and the opening ceremony, which is a huge international global thing. So and Peach was front and center of that. So there was no hiding it at this point. And but which I loved. I love that they got to do that and show the world that it's nothing crazy with being entertainers. That's literally all they are, entertainers. And
Exactly.
they entertained the world for that moment, and I was here for it. I was like, yes, I know them. Like I was like, I know them. I was excited.
That's cool. I didn't watch.
I, I'm an Olympic, like I have to watch. I have to watch. I'm excited about it. But yeah, the
I
opening
mean,
ceremony was lovely.
I was there in January, months before it even
Hmm.
happened,
Hmm.
and you could tell there was a lot of hype.
Yeah.
There were like billboards for it, so
Mhm.
like I knew it was going to be a big deal. But I'm not into the Olympics. I'm not into sports.
Nobody has to be in the sports for the opening ceremony. You don't have to be in the
Yes,
sports for that. That's the gayest part of the Olympics is the
true.
opening ceremony.
Yeah, I used to watch it with my family in the '90s, but it's been a while.
That it truly is the most gayest part of the Olympics is the opening ceremony with all the pageantry and all of that stuff and
The
and it
costumes everybody
the
has.
costumes and the hype and it was so good and then with the drag artists coming out it was super queer and I was like yeah we love it here like it was so good it was so good it was such a good opening ceremony I will say even in the rain it rained the whole time but it was so good but anyway back to the show um anything else that happens before we get to the roles.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. So, if there's nothing else before we get to not me closing stuff out, I
Uh-oh.
have to go down here. I have to go down here. Come with me. Thank you. Let's go to the runway or the challenge, shall we? Mhm. We went there. We went there. Here are our judging panel. So this judging panel loved the judging panel. It was really, really good. What you think about Nikki's look?
I liked it. Well, so there's a simplicity to it, but I really like the bodice, like and
Mhm.
all of the jeweling going on there. I thought that was really, really pretty. Um, yeah, that was the focal point. Everything else was simple, but hey, if you have like one strong focal point, I don't need everything else to be like super extravagant.
Very true. Very true. I thought this was a my standout was Daphne.
Okay,
I
yeah.
was like
Even with the uh
the
bad
yeah
makeup.
the makeup. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't bad actually. But yeah, I was like, not me liking Daphne's look again. Wait a minute. Wait
You
a
know,
minut.
wait,
She's been
Marcus
to
isn't your favorite?
the khaki
Marcus,
pants.
yeah, going into his office job,
He's working
his
at the
business
Gap,
casual. Yeah,
working at the Gap or
business casual day.
business casual look. I was like, did you forget when you were coming? But I guess I don't know.
I
But you
almost like because they talked about him being late, and I'm like,
slam right.
was he really late? Is that the whole like? Was
Was
he
that the
actually late,
gag? Was it
or was it
intentionally?
planned? Like, oh, I can't. My schedule only allows me to do the runway,
Right,
but it kind of looks like he just like scrambled in there and he's like, "This is what I'm wearing. Sorry, no time to change."
right. Because baby, that was I was like, this man works at the Gap. The butt
Yeah,
shirt is halfway unbuttoned. We see the white T-shirt underneath it.
I'm glad he made it though because he was fun. He was really fun, like especially with how gagged he got at some of the runways.
Mhm,
He'd be like,
mhm.
"Ah, ah,"
He was
like
awfully.
I can't think of somebody I've seen react so big to different things. It'd be like simple things like a train.
He act like I would act if I was in Drag Race. If I was a judge, because I'd be like, work, mama, yes, yes, that's so good. Ooh, oh my god, the littlest thing would blow my mind because I'll be just so excited to be there.
Mhm.
So absolutely, but let's talk about the roast here. Let's start in the running order. So, David, I'm going to let you just go through everybody and talk about how you
Mhm.
feel about everything.
Yeah, my thoughts are very simple. So I have a number one, I have a number five, and then I have everybody in between. But first we had Mami Watta. I thought she was good. She was funny. She was solid. The joke that I liked the most was when she was talking about how Nicky has one tooth in Paris and one tooth in New York, because Nicky does have that little jagged tooth
Uh-huh.
going on. So I was like, okay, I get that read. Did I get everything she was going for? No, but you could tell that her delivery was good. The judges were eating it up. So if they loved it, I loved it.
Mm-hmm.
Next, we had Moon. I thought Moon had a really good delivery.
Mm-hmm.
She comes in, she flips people off. She's making like little snide looks, like side looks at the fellow
Mm-hmm.
contestants the whole time. She seemed to have a really good delivery too. I thought she seemed like she was pretty funny. She was getting reactions. I liked her being surprised by her name being on the envelope when she pulled it out. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, solidly good. Um, then we had Misty Phoenix. I liked that she went with the character. I can't remember what the name of the character was. It sounded like some Italian lady, but she was funny as well. She uh, had consistent jokes that were landing. The judges were laughing. My cat loved it. Um, but I think the best part was probably when she couldn't find her envelope and she's like, "Oh, I dropped it off at the post office. My bad." That was pretty funny. So yeah, all three of those first three people indistinguishable for me. Like they were
Mm-hmm.
all pretty equal.
Gotcha.
Um, then we got to Piche, who I
Mm-hmm.
was mostly good. She did lose her place.
Mm-hmm.
She got
Mm-hmm.
a little flustered. I liked how she reacted though, because like
Right.
some people like really channel it into nervous energy. She didn't do that. She just looked down. She was just looking down for a while. She wasn't like, like I thought she handled herself well. And the other queens were clapping and encouraging her, which I really appreciated that. But she did have some funny jokes too. Like if it was not for that, she would have been on the same level as the first three for me.
Mm-hmm.
The
Mm-hmm.
jokes seemed to be there. The judges seemed to like it. But yeah, for me, she was number five overall. And then last we had Elips. She started off very strong, taking off the sunglasses to reveal
Another
more
guest.
sunglasses. She had a very distinct character. Like I
Mm-hmm.
didn't know she was so much a character actress, because like even in Snatch Game, like I remember her being good, but she didn't leave a strong impression. I want to see a character like this. I feel like this kind of character would kill at Snatch Game.
Mm.
She just knew what she was doing. She had a very specific delivery. She almost transformed into a different person, and she had a lot of jokes that were landing. Um, and like as a movie fan,
Mm-hmm.
comparing everybody to remakes of movies, I was like, okay, that's clever. I really like that idea. So it spoke to me. So yeah, for me, just concept, character, delivery, she edged out everyone for me. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, I had Elips as my top favorite, and Logan's not here. I know Logan also really liked Elips, and
Mm-hmm.
Elips was their standout by far.
Yeah, absolutely. Um, I don't. I think mine is pretty much the same as yours. The first three were good. They did. They were fine. It was nothing that I was like, too crazy, too wild or anything. It was fine. Um, Mommy was funny. I laughed at certain things, but I will say, like I said at the beginning of the show, I'm not very fluent in French, and I'm not fluent in French humor. So some things went above me. I based it on if the judges were laughing. I'm gonna be honest. That's what I was like. If the judges and the other queens were laughing, then it must be. it have to be. It must be funny. It must be something. And I thought Mommy did a good job. I thought Moon did a good job, and I thought Misty did a good job. They had some laughs. They had some moments where everybody was like, "Okay, it was funny." No, no, no. Really, like I like the delivery from Moon. How she was very like she wasn't like over the top, but she was real chill about it. But she was still, joking and getting people their thing, stinging them a little bit. Just like that miscongeniality. She was very nice, nasty about it. And I like a little nice, nasty with my humor. And so she was like, yes, I'm nice, but bam, there's a little something for you. Here's a little something for you. And I like that. I really enjoy that. Peach, what I liked about Peach was even when they were not messing up or when they were messing up, they kind of just was like, had their drink was like, reading the cards as they sip, like, but made it look like I'm reading you and I'm like sipping my tea, like, yes, I just read you, and but now I'm really looking towards what's going on. I enjoyed that. I like that they decided not to just falter under the pressure. But Elips was it. She had people like when she took off the glasses to another pair of glasses. She had me hook, line, and sinker in that moment. I was like, okay, I don't know what else she gonna do, but that was funny. But what she did was continue to be funny. She continued to be funny throughout the entire thing. The jokes were landing. I liked the lips. I thought she was funny, and I think she did the best for me. And then we had our guest judge Marcus run in there after the challenge. It was like right when they were about to say what the runway is, our guest judge Marcus like, wait, because they were not there.
I was so confused because she said the runway category is, and I heard Nikki,
What?
Nikki,
Nicky,
Nikki. And I'm
wait.
like, the runway category is Nikki?
Nicky, wait.
I was like, what?
What?
I was like, oh, it's Night of a Thousand Nickies?
Oh, that would be cute. That would
Have
be
they done
cute.
that yet? I don't think
I
so.
don't know. I haven't seen it. That would be cute.
Season 4.
Season 4. But yeah, it's Viva la Reine, which is
Long live the Queen.
long live the Queen.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna say this is a good runway. But okay.
Mm-hmm.
This is a good runway. Up first, Mami Watta. Go ahead, David.
Yeah, I mean, what's there to say about this? Like, we love a cultural moment. I can't remember how to pronounce it, but she was doing this in honor of the Wobe community. I think she said the wig.
Mm-hmm.
Love this kind of wig. I've seen this kind of wig a couple times, and it's always a standout. The mask, the size. Like,
Mm-hmm.
she took what is probably a very important but like standard cultural look and dragged it up. I just thought the size of it was so overwhelming in the best way. Yeah, there was nothing to complain about with this. This was so good.
This this took me. I was like, this is what's going to come out first. This is what we. Oh my god! I was blown away. This was absolutely stunning. The mask, the hair, the outfit itself. Mami Wata has truly and clearly stepped up her game this season. She has had a great runway package this season, and this right here. Oh my gosh! I'm trying to see if it's my favorite because she's had so many good ones. But this was so good. This was so good. No notes for me. This was chef's kiss. Scores?
95.
I gotta give it a full cup.
Fair.
There's nothing else I could do for this besides give it a full. No notes. Up next is Piche.
Yep. Uh, this was good. This was so good that Marcus was losing his mind.
Oh,
Like when she took off the coat and revealed something underneath, he was like, "Oh my gosh, you can reveal into a second look." He was cracking me up this whole time. I do think the look underneath was actually really good. There's so many details going on. It feels like a modern twist on what a queen can be, or a regal person in general, especially with a beard that's doing the gender effery that we love. Even having like denim sagging jeans, I was like, okay, who would think to do that? Um, I like that she took it in an angle that wasn't as camp as what she's been doing most of the season, but it still has that camp edge to it. So I thought this was very solid for Peach.
yeah, I thought this was good. I liked the reveal of it, and I was like, it's a lot. It's like all different types of queens. You got the modern queen, we got the royalty queen, like the olden age queen at the top. You got a lot the hip hop queen, or the street queen with the jeans and the sagging, and uh it's just a lot. The lace, the it's a lot going on in this look. Like it's a lot. And then the crown on the head that she took it off and it was a braid. It was a lot going on in this look. And for me, I was overstimulated watching this look. It was a lot. I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know where to look. But did she look beautiful? Like this mug is gorgeous. She looks stunningly beautiful. But it was a lot to take in. I'm still trying to take in. I'm looking at the pictures. I'm still trying to take in everything I saw. But overall, it was a good look. It was a good look. Scores
89.
90. Mm-hmm. Up next is Moon.
I thought this was really clever. Yeah, like this is one of the best denim looks I've seen on Drag Race, to be honest. Especially those boots. Those
Mm-hmm.
boots were so cool. Like, there's a way this could have come across tacky, but it did not at all for me. It kept that queen vibe to it. And I really liked her scepter and the crown with the hands and the fingers. I thought this was beautiful. This, like, her runways this season have been so good.
Mm-hmm.
Even if she hasn't won a challenge, she's still eating up this runway. I love this.
Absolutely. This you if you know me, you know me. I love a denim on denim on denim. Call me Beyonce and my Levi's jeans. Like the denim on denim on denim is I'm a fan. I always love a good denim look, and this is so good. I'm with you. These boots are everything. Moon, if you've seen this, Moon, I want these boots. Like, what size do you wear? Can I fit these boots? Because I want these boots. So good. Everything about this was so good to me. I love the crown of the hands and the scepter. I thought this was such a good look. I'm a fan. I'm a fan.
Me too.
Scores
It's going to be another 95.
95 for me as well. Mm-hmm. Elips.
Lips looks good. I'm wondering if you thought the same thing I thought as soon as she came out.
I thought she looked like a tennis racket, but
See, it was either that or a cervix.
oh, that too.
Is so we saw Utica on Project Runway, and
Yep,
she
that
made
too.
she made a design look that had this very similar silhouette, and they called it a cervix. But even if it looks like a cervix or a tennis racket, I think it still looks stunning.
Mm-hmm.
I think she was going more for the evil queen with the mirror, which is a really
Yes.
cool concept. Um, the only thing I didn't love about it was the bottom. The dress got a little bulky and like
Mm.
it didn't seem like everything was landing in the most cohesive way. But other than that, she looked great.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel the same way about the bottom. I don't really care much for the bottom, but I loved the color. I loved the top. I loved the head mirror piece. I I really did like this. I like. I don't know if I like the wig with this look because I wish it was more like a regal updo for the queenly vibe of it. Because like the evil queen in the mirror, if it was an updo for the queenly vibe. But this is cute. This is fun. I really like the fabric that she chose for this because it just looks royal. It looks regal. It looks rich. It looks opulent. It's beautiful. But yeah, it's something about the bulkiness in the hip that's not doing it for me. But other than it's still, that's just a small thing. Everything is beautiful though. Scores
86.
88. Last but not least, Misty Phoenix.
This is good. I think this is a contender for one of her absolute best runways this season. So no better time to peak than the semifinals. Well, maybe the
I'm in
finals.
the finals.
Okay, no better time to peak on the recorded part that is not a live finale than the semifinals. I love the colors. I love that she went for a dark, like more evil vibe. I thought that was
Mhm.
great, especially considering her first season. There was something icy about her. Like there was something villainous about her, and it almost feels like she's leaning into that. I'm not getting villain at all from her this season,
Mhm.
but I thought this was beautiful. The long train. I was like Marcus.
That
Marcus was like a
train.
train. Yes, a train, and it was damn good. I love the feathering, even the jewels on her like chin and forehead. It's like
Mm,
that's just like a cool bonus touch that like I
hmm.
never would have thought to do. This was great.
Absolutely agree. Absolutely agree. I think Misty looks amazing. I love this wig. I love the little head piece that she has around the crown that she has for her head. I love the red and the black. And then when she the feathering and the train and all that was beautiful. And then she opened it up and it's the silver jewel like dress with the black. It was really good. Like she looked good. I was a fan. I was a fan. Scores.
It's gonna be my third 95.
Oh, 90, 93 for me. 93 for me. So we do. We have our judges. Well, we have the judges. All of them are there. And we do. We have the moment. I was. Okay. So I was very happy they didn't do who should leave.
I
I'm
thought
glad.
of her for a second.
Me too. I did. I was like, please don't do this. I don't want to hear that. Because this has been such a good, positive season and refreshing season. I didn't want it to be like that.
hmm
But
It's also hard to do that when one of the queens will be picking somebody to leave, like
yeah.
because then it would be like
Yeah.
well, spoilers. We already
Right.
know.
You already know who they all want to go. So, but no, but they did a. Why do you feel like you should be the ultimate drag queen, the drag superstar? Why should you win? Or yeah, or who do you think should win? So who do you think should win, or who should be the ultimate drag queen? And of course, we do. Everybody's gonna say themselves because
Yeah,
duh,
yeah. It seemed to be more why should you
why
pick?
you should win. But all of them gave like really good, like I want to win. I've worked so hard. I've been, trying very hard. Coming back from my last season into this season, I felt that I've grown and I want to continue to grow and I want to show everyone how much I've grown. And this is just my dream. Everybody was basically like that. It was like everybody wanted to because they worked so hard and they all worked hard, they all worked to get to this point. And so it was nice. Anybody that stood out for you, or was it like how I said everybody just
Yeah, I mean, so yeah, like you said, a lot of them wanted to win just to show like their redemption story or how much they've grown since their season. Moon wanted to represent for trans people.
hmm
Elips wanted to represent for introverts, which I thought was cool.
hmm
Yeah, they all had really solid reasons, and honestly, at this point, I'm like I
All
think
of
they
them
all
could
have a
win.
winner story. Like,
Absolutely.
it's not like
Absolutely.
some seasons where I'm like, well, this person would not be deserving if they won. I do think if any of these 5 people won,
He would be deserved.
I think so.
I agree. I think it will be deserved. All of them deserved to get to
Of course,
that
I have my
finale.
favorites.
Well, of course, we do have favorites. I have people I like, but I wouldn't be mad at anybody out
Right.
of this five to have to win the show. But so they do announce a top two. We have our top two, which is Mami Watta and Misty Phoenix. And I'm like, yes, yes,
I
yes.
trust them.
I
I would have
trust
had a
them.
lips up there, but
Right. I mean, from what Logan is saying in our chat, that they would have had Elips in their top two. Um, I trust the judges on this one. I really, literally gave my discernment to what the judges said, and if they chose this, then sure, they were the two. I think it had a lot to do with Mommy's Runway and Misty's performance, but I think if Elips' performance was really
Misty
good.
had a better runway.
But Misty had a better runway. So maybe it was Misty's performance and runway was better than Ellipse's performance and runway. And Mommy's same thing. Their performance and runway was just better than Ellipse's performance and
Yeah.
runway.
Yeah, this is a time that I'm very curious what our commenters have to say. And if it's like,
Absolutely.
what are these Americans thinking? We thought Ellipse was so mid. If you think so, let us know.
I want y'all to tell us what you think. Like, let us know if the judges were right in this decision, if you agree with that, or are we on the same, are we missing something, or what? I'm sure we're missing a lot. I'm sure we're missing a lot, but
Yeah, and I know I've said this to you, Lana, but uh, the people in the comments for our Drag Race France recaps, you all do
A1.
exactly what I like to see. You all are my
A1.
favorite commenters because you
Yes.
give us all the extra details. It's not just thirsting over people. Uh, it's yeah,
Yeah,
it's and it's not rude. You all are
no,
never
it's
rude.
not
So,
rude, and we appreciate you. Yeah, we have definitely had this discussion about our listeners and our viewers here on this on our franchise. Y'all give us all the tea. Y'all give us
mhm.
all the extra tea that we miss, and we so greatly appreciate it. I know y'all see David in the comments commenting on almost everything. I get in there when I get it when I read it. Sometimes I just read and be like, yes. And sometimes y'all be giving us novels. It'd be a lot to
I love it.
read. I'm like, hold on, I gotta come back and read this when I got time to read it. But yeah, y'all do exactly what we asked, and we truly, truly let me give y'all some love because I
I
love
can't send
you.
hearts, but
Bam, I'm sending it to you. But yeah, because y'all do exactly what we ask, and we truly, truly, truly appreciate it. But so whatever we miss, let us know in the comments. But we do have our bottom two, which was Moon and Piche. And I'm gonna say, okay, I get Piche, and okay, Moon might not have been as exciting as they wanted it to be.
yeah,
I'm guessing.
I'm guessing. I mean, Peach was the obvious one.
Hmm.
If the reason Moon is there is because it was close
Hmm.
and she doesn't have a win this season,
Hmm.
I get it. I don't.
We
As
don't
a
like
Moon
it.
fan, I don't love it, but
Right.
I get it.
Don't like it, but I get it. I get it. But they go back to the back for to untuck, and we see this was so funny to me when they first get there and they're all talking and they're like, okay, let's break up and go to go to talk, and Ellipse is just like, okay, and they're like, bye, Lips. She's like, oh, okay, so she's just looking back and forth.
They kept cutting to her too. That's the funny part. Is I get it if you do it once, but then you do it twice, and they're like, "Okay, why'd we do that again?" The third time, like, what's going? A fourth one? Okay, yeah, I get you now. I get you now. A fifth time? Yep, yep. This is working.
It was so funny. I laughed so hard. I was like,
Mhm,
not this back and forth. Ellipse is like, what do I do all by myself over here? Nobody to talk to, just me.
mhm.
Just it was funny.
Yeah,
But what interests me because Mommy Watta was in a very hard position with this one because both of these are her season 2 sisters. Um, she didn't want neither one of them wanted to be put in this position together. Peach nor Moon wanted to be in there together.
Mhm.
Um, I thought when Moon was talking to Misty, she was like, listen, I just want you to be fair. We started this thing about fairness, and I want you to be fair. I want to stay. I want to be here. But I want you to think about what you want and you do whatever you want to do, but make sure it's fair. And I was like, huh, okay.
I mean, there's different ways to interpret a fair decision.
Mm-hmm,
Are we
mm-hmm.
being fair based on who was the worst this week, or are we being fair over a track record overall?
Right.
So either way, you can see it going each direction.
Yeah. Because if you're just basing it off of this performance, I think we have a clearer person who would go. But if you're basing it off of track record, then we probably have a clear person who should go. And it's just like, oof. So I like that she just left it up to them to what interpret what fair is to them and figure it out on their own. Because she said the same thing to Mommy and was like, I don't want you to just be like, this is my friend. I want you to base it on being friends and,
Yeah.
that sort of thing. I want it to be fair. So think
It sounded
about,
like it sounded like Mommy was basically telling her at first, it doesn't matter who you're up against, I'm keeping you.
I'm keeping you. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I think Moon talked her out of it.
Yep.
I think Moon was like, I just want you to be fair. And Mommy was like, I don't care, fair schmear. I just want you to be here. And Moon was like, I want to be here, but I want it to be fair and honest and who you think deserves to be here.
hmm
I was just like, okay.
Yeah, I think Moon was not quitting,
No.
but also didn't want to be perceived as the queen that's overstaying her welcome, you know?
Mm, mm-hmm,
So I
mm-hmm,
think she was perfectly content with going home and wasn't showing a lot of fight, even though she did want to stay. She
mm-hmm.
just didn't want to be that queen that we see so often on these different shows. Where it's like, why have they not gone home yet?
Right.
She never would have been that for
She
me.
would have never been that though. I don't think anybody would have been that in this season. Like there's nobody who would have been that. But we see Peach had a very different approach. It was like, especially when it came to Misty, she was like, "Listen, I saved you."
hmm Misty brought it up first, actually,
She
right?
did. She was like,
hmm
"Yeah, I know you saved me," and she was like, "Yes, yes, I did. I did. Remember that.
Oh yeah, I did, didn't I? Funny you
Keep
mentioned that. I did.
mhm, just remember that. Just remember that." So
Mhm,
I think for me, I was like, okay, Misty's probably gonna save Peach
mhm,
because of the fact that I mean, they don't have like season loyalty to each other. So it's really about who did something for me in this game. And I feel like Misty probably would have picked Peach. And I thought Mommy probably would have, Misty would have picked Moon to go. And I was like, Mommy probably picks Peach to go
mhm.
because she wants um, Moon to
Friend,
stay. And
her
that's her
bestie.
friend. That's her bestie. That's her friend. They love each other. So I was like, okay. So we get back out there for this lip sync. And it is the song from the guest judge, oh gosh,
Santa?
Santa. Well, wait, let's talk about these judges celebrating Santa's birthday. And Santa's like, it's not my birthday. And they're like, oh, well, happy birthday,
Mar
Marcus. And Marcus like,
Marcus knew as soon as
yay.
she said it wasn't hers, Marcus was like, "Well,
Well,
let's celebrate me." I
guess it's
love Marcus.
mine.
Put Marcus on the panel more often, but
Period.
she was on time.
Marcus was fun and very fun. I enjoyed Marcus. But they come out and they sing a Santa song. And never heard the song before, but I liked the song. It was a
Mhm.
bop. It
Yep.
was actually a pretty bop. Like it started off slow, and I was like, okay, is it a ballad? I could do a ballad. I like a ballad, but I was like, but it's gonna be different for Mommy and Misty to do a ballad. Like we don't see them do ballads too often. So how's this gonna work out? But then the beat dropped, and I was like, oh, it's not a ballad. Okay, work, work. It was such. I love seeing drag artists perform a song in front of the artist because the artist feels so honored to see them performing their song to most of them do anyway that I've seen feel like yes, I love seeing them perform my song. Santa was all in it, like she was in it, like she was
Yeah.
like yes, she
She
was
seemed
up.
surprised they were even doing her song.
Yeah, like she didn't know. I was like, girl, you ain't know they were doing it. It's like, is this my song? Oh my God. And she was in it and she got up and she was dancing and she was loving it. And I was loving watching her love it. It was so enjoyable. But for me, Misty and Mommy did such a good job with this. I was like, okay, where's it gonna go?
Right.
I thought now, and this is my conspiracy theory. I was like, Mommy is gonna go out there and she's gonna let Misty win so she don't have to make that decision. Because I probably thought I probably would do that too. Because I'm
She's got to
like,
pay her parents back. She needs all the money.
true, true. But I thought she was gonna like pull back and let Misty have this so she don't have to make that tough decision between two people who she really loves and they're her sisters from her season. But she went out there and she ate. She kind of did her thing. Misty kind of ate and did her thing. Was this my favorite lip sync? No. But it was good. It was good. I enjoyed it. I thought I think I felt more for the song than the performances because I was like the song is a bop. I kind of like it, and seeing how the artist reacted to them, I think I was more into that. But the performance was good. I do agree with the winner though.
Yeah, I agree. I thought it was a ballad to start, and then it became a bop, but it still had that ballad vibe to it. It was still like a bop ballad, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like we get those sometimes, but
Mm-hmm.
and I thought that was a great way to end off the semifinals instead of just a straight up dancing number.
Mm-hmm.
It added to the emotion that was already in the air. But for me, this was so close for most of the lip sync. I was like, I cannot tell who's
Mm-hmm.
winning. I can't tell who I would pick to win just because I thought they were so evenly matched. They were both doing very well.
Mm-hmm.
Neither of them were doing anything like mind blowing.
Right.
I think it was near the end, probably the last like 30 seconds or
Yeah.
so, where Mommy started to pull ahead for me. And
Mm-hmm.
so, yeah, I agreed that Mommy was the winner.
Absolutely, and it was deserved. Deserved.
Hmm.
Mommy wins. Um, and now she has to make the hard decision. And she went on and on about how she loved them, how she just did not want to do this. She feels like both of them deserve it. But in the end, she chose to eliminate Moon. And I think it was clearly off track record.
Hmm. Also, I think it does help when you almost get permission from somebody.
Yes.
And with Moon had an emotional goodbye. She basically said, like, if I was going to win this season, I would want to win because I was the best. So, and was she doing the best? No, she wasn't. And I can say that as a huge Moon fan. Like, she's my favorite, even if she's not doing the best.
Mhm.
Um, but she went out in a very classy way for me, and I'm just glad she got some redemption.
Yes.
She stuck it out. She was able to bring a sun look
Yes.
and show how much she's overcome. And we've just gotten more storyline with knowing about her desire to be a mom. So did I think Moon would ever come back for All Stars? I really didn't.
I didn't even.
After the way she left, I didn't know that she would want to. I didn't know that the show would even let her participate again. But I'm thrilled that she was back, and I'm thrilled that she had a very good run. Like she had a
Absolutely.
good run, even if she wasn't getting wins. She would have had some top placements if I was the judge.
Yes.
uh,
Absolutely.
especially especially that makeover challenge when she was in the bottom. She would have been in
Mhm.
my top. But yeah, nothing made me happier in 2025 than seeing Moon back on my TV. I love Moon so much.
Absolutely. Yeah, everything you said, I just think she's amazing. And I'm glad she was back and she was able to do what she needed to do to. I think she redeemed herself beautifully. And love Moon. Love Moon. So let me
Come
see
on,
some love to
hearts.
Moon. Come on, hearts. We're sending love to Moon.
Is it because we have the
No,
banner up?
I
I
don't
don't-
know. This shouldn't have
That's
anything to do
messed
with
up.
it. Let me,
Wow. Is that how we're
wow.
going to end this?
That is not what we're doing because Moon gets love from me. Give me my love for Moon. I hate it here. I won't stop until Moon gets
We
hearts.
got this. Make it very clear. Make it the
It's
clearest
all
heart you've ever.
I've ever made.
Oh
Oh my
no,
God.
that's so sad.
Okay, let me see if she gets some balloons then.
There we go.
Okay, there we go. We get balloons and some
Happy
confetti,
birthday,
maybe.
Moon.
Happy birthday, Moon!
You get a Santa
Yeah,
CD.
I'm not giving up.
Wow.
Not, oh, they hate me. They
It's
hate me.
transphobic.
It's transphobic. How dare you? How dare you? Ugh, but she did. She went out in such a classy way. We love Moon here. We love Moon. I can't stress how much we love Moon. But the final four for the finale. Team Piche, Team Elips, Team Misty Phoenix, or Team Mami Watta. They want to know. Hashtag Drag Race France. And let them know whose team you're rocking with this season for the finale. And the finale is a live finale in the famous
Olympia. Mhm.
Olympia theater. So
First time for an all-star season
love that.
anywhere. Yeah.
Love that. So they are going all out for Friends All Stars, and I'm here for it. So I can't wait to see it.
Mhm.
I can't wait to see it and talk about it. But I guess we should do it if we must.
I guess so. I think we have a clear winner for
Yeah.
this season now. Um, but so in fourth place, we still have Lana with 15.5 points. Third place, we have David with 43.5 points. We should get bonus points for each time we show up for a recap.
I think so. I think
Like
we
5 bonus
like
points each
5
time.
bonus points each. Look, 10 because we're doing the work.
Yes. Uh, second place is Logan with 61 points. And first place is Kamorian with 69 points.
Nice.
Nice. Yes. It is worth noting that Logan only has one person left, and that's Mami Watta, whom Logan is sharing with Kamorian. So
Yeah.
it's impossible for Kamorian to lose this draft.
Good job, Morgan. Good job, I guess. But whatever.
Mhm.
Whatever.
Yeah. Lana,
Yes.
who do you think will win next week, and who do you want to win next week?
I think I want who's gonna win and who I want to win is the same person.
Mm-hmm. I'm just
And
going to say it's the same person for me, probably too.
and for me it's Mami Wata. I want Mommy to win and I think she's gonna win.
I agree. I do think there's a possibility Elips could win.
I do too.
They
I'm not
definitely, yeah, they've been the two most consistent. They have the most badges,
mm-hmm.
which that didn't keep La Philippe from
Right.
winning last season.
Right.
But yeah, I do think I said it in our cast assessment. I'm like, there's something that I feel like Mami Watta's got this season.
I do too. Yeah.
I even had first pick in the draft, and my brain was like, pick Mami Watta. but my
I
heart said pick Moon.
right. My heart wanted. I wanted to. I was going to pick Mommy. I was going back and forth between Mommy and Soa, and I was like, I should have just picked Mommy. Like I said, I should have just picked her. Like I said, but it's fine. It's okay. I don't mind. I don't regret any decision that I made in the draft. I still love her,
Same.
but I do. I do think Mommy is going to. For me personally, I want her to win, and I think she has a really good chance of winning.
Yep, she deserves it.
Absolutely. I think she ate it up this season, so I'm here for. I mean, from promo to the end, she has been hitting.
Yeah.
She's been eating. So I'm here for the mommy Watta of it all, and I hope she does.
I bet her collective runway package this season weighs 10 times what her first season's runway package weighed.
Mhm.
At
Oh,
least.
absolutely. Absolutely. Heck, this outfit alone weighs more than probably her outfits from last season, from her past season. This was so good, though. It was just good. I'm excited. I can't wait for the finale. We're going to be back here talking about all the things in the finale next week. Can you believe it? It's already here. We are
Flew by.
here. It feels like we just started, but it
A
flew. But
damn good season, too.
really good season. Great one ways the entire time. France All Stars, y'all ate that up this year. Y'all ate it up this year, and I love that. Right. I love that. When I get some love, are we getting love or you forever hate me? You will forever hate
You got to
me.
lower your hand a little bit. Oh, does that work too?
It's hard. Nothing. Nothing. You
That's
hate me.
okay.
It's okay. You know I love you, France, and I love you, Moon. And I don't know. But we'll be back next week to talk about all of it. We'll hope maybe everybody will be here and we'll end the finale the right way with all of us. But thank you all for joining. Thank you all for everything you've done to support this season. Continue to tell us in the comments all the things that we miss. We appreciate you all so very much. Support this channel and all of our other channels. Click the links in the description below to all of our other channels. Help us reach our mission of 1,000 new subscribers by the end of the year. Follow us on all of our socials at the Cut Pod on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky. Join our audio podcast links. Join our Patreon. You can follow David and me on our socials if you wanna. You ain't gotta, but if you wanna, that'll be great. Get your mug, your cup mug at lanagscreation.etsy.com. And we're just gonna go. We got more content to make, so we're gonna go make more content. You click the next video and watch some more of our stuff, and we truly appreciate you. And we will see y'all next time. So, David, cheers to you.
Cheers.
Bye.
Bye.